Hi. Oh my gosh. Calm down. Hi. It's better. Okay. I need to get a tripod. Hi, my name's Alyssa. No. Hi, my name's Alyssa. Is this too tall? Hi, my name's Alyssa. I don't know what to say, like, as an introduction. I keep, like, wanting to say, like, hi, my name's Alyssa, and then whatever, but I actually watch another YouTuber named Alyssa, and I don't want to, like, steal that from her, because that's just, like, what my brain is doing automatically now, obviously because we have the same name, but, wow, side note, am I gonna say this on camera? I guess so. I was gonna say, okay, so, like, my handle is Alyssa the Right Way, and it's that because my mom always used to joke that Alyssa with an I, how I spell it, is the only correct way, or the only right way to spell the name. And obviously, I'm a writer, and I was like, oh, that's, like, kind of a funny handle, isn't it? Isn't it? Anyway. Welcome to the video. This is just a super incoherent week in the life vlog. I started filming the clips for this vlog a week ago, and I'm filming this in retrospect, like, you know, obviously now after it's all said and done, because I just felt like the clips were not, like, there was no, like, theme whatsoever. But I guess that's just, I mean, it's a week in the life, so, like, whose life is that coherent anyway, I guess? Is this redundant? How do people do this? Like, talking to yourself is so weird. So yeah, I guess we'll just jump right into the video. We obviously do some writing. We should do more writing this coming week, though. I'm talking to you. So we do some writing. We do some farm chores. My husband is an actor. He works at a theater nearby. We go to a big show that he had where they were, like, filming the show for DVD and streaming purposes. And then the next day we also went to the movie theater because they were showing it in, like, 900 movie theaters across the country. We went to a movie theater to see the show that we had just watched, which my husband loved because he totally loves to watch himself on camera. He does not, which is a pretty common thing for actors, I feel like. So, anyway. Time to do barn chores. Guys, it's my first sort of janky looking dahlia that I think I cut way too short, but when I planted dahlias, I didn't expect all like 48 of the tubers to sprout, and they did. So in a couple weeks, I think I'm gonna be a little overwhelmed, but at least they're pretty. There's shadows just coming from everywhere. I can't. This is an office. It's not a studio. The lighting is a problem. Good morning. It is 6:30 on a Friday. I've been up since 3. I suffer from insomnia. Tonight was one of those nights. Couldn't sleep. So yeah, I made breakfast at like 4 a.m. Did my vibration plate for like lymph drainage. Draw like pretty noisy things to do that early in the morning, especially because my husband is downstairs sleeping, but I'm whispering now though, sort of. So it's the thought that counts. Hopefully I didn't wake him up. It, like I said, is 6:30. It's 6, oh my gosh, it's 6:45. I've been messing with the lighting for longer than I thought. I'm going to hop on a live stream in about 15 minutes. Do that. I might write, I might not. I don't know if I have the brain capacity to trudge through the scene I've been working on currently on such little sleep. So we'll see what I do. I'm done with work. I got coffee from the fancy coffee place. It's like very chic in there, and I work on farms. Like this shirt has like 6 holes in the front of it. So I like normally stink. I'm dirty. I'm not like publicly presentable most of the time coming off of work, and this coffee place is just like very nice. Anyway, I go in there sometimes when I just need a pick-me-up that's a little bit more expensive, I guess, because it's just coffee, but I don't know, it tastes better, maybe that's just an illusion. But I got that. I was a lot more with it today, considering I only got 3 hours of sleep, than I thought it would be, so that's good. However, I do feel a crash coming on, and I don't know if the caffeine will help or hinder that, but I was thinking I would go home and take a nap. But then I remembered today is Friday, which I already said that. It's like I would forget and then remember, and then I'd have to consciously remember. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. But anyway, it's Friday, which means I have to clean the floors because I have a very strict cleaning schedule, unfortunately. And mentally, I just cannot let that go. So we have plans later. I might have time to nap, but I definitely have to at least start the floors before my plans later, before going to those. So hopefully the coffee will help. So that's my little update. I'm gonna go home, shower, clean, drink this coffee, and hope it puts a little pep in my step. So. Same shirt, different day. I thought it would probably be like helpful to give you context on what I'm working on this week. I am trying my darndest to get out of Act 1 in this story. I've been working on this manuscript. Well, I've had the idea in my head for 5 years. I began writing it about 3 years ago, and I've been actively writing the manuscript for like the last year and a half. I would say I started last spring, but I didn't really have a regular writing routine until NaNoWriMo of last year. So what's that? It's like 10 months. I've been pretty regularly working on writing. We're still in Act 1, still, which is on one hand frustrating, but on the other hand, it's like, I know I did it to myself. I'm very much perfectionist. I have a problem. Not editing, just like writing and not editing. I've made it like a huge deal in my mind that like I have to have Act 1 like as close to perfect as I can before I move on to Act 2, because there's so much like consequential, detrimental material that I just like want to get right. Which on one hand, yes, and on the other hand, no, that's just something I'm telling myself. But nevertheless, that is what we're doing. We are in Act 1. I am still like writing scenes that are connecting like all these major scenes in Act 1 that I already had, but they just didn't flow very well. And also I recently got a new computer. I was writing on a Mac on Scrivener, and now I'm writing on a Windows product on Scrivener. And you cannot transfer the information. So for like a week or two there, I was manually transcribing / editing everything, which was really nice though, I think, because it really helped refresh like my mind on all the parts of the story that I wasn't actively living in, you know? That's what we're working on. We are just writing these little scenes that'll like weave a thread of continuity throughout Act 1. My Act 1 does take place over the course of just like 3 or 4 days basically. So yeah, I've like built it up in my head. I'm like, it has to make sense before I can move on to Act 2. Do I think that's a coping mechanism because I'm scared of Act 2? Yeah, I do. I am scared of Act 2. I know what happens in Act 2, but I've never actually like sat down and like mapped that out, which is definitely something I'm going to have to do. But before we do that, I really want to finish Act 1. So yeah, I have a lot of writing left to do in it, I would say, between like still copying over some later scenes that I haven't gotten to and writing the new scenes that connect the big scenes together, like I said. So